As you learned, Dunkin' brand standard requires using electronic cup label printers for all locations, excluding any locations where Dunkin' has contractually agreed to use of an alternative POS system. In this section, you will learn the process for physical cup marking, how to use the cup marking graphic in standard abbreviations job aid to mark a guest's beverage order by hand on the cup. Physical cup marking is the standard backup system if technical issues arise with the cup label printer or for locations not required to install cup label printers. Both cup labels and cup marking enable order accuracy for guest beverages. As you can see here, the cup marking graphic makes it easy to mark the appropriate information. An added benefit of standardized cup marking is that during peak business hours, your coworkers can easily jump in to help expedite orders. One person can mark cups while another focuses on building beverages based on what is marked on the cup. It is important to note that cup labeling or marking is required all day, every day at all Dunkin' restaurants. Even if it is a single order or a regular guest, cup labeling or marking standards still apply. By labeling or marking every cup, you reinforce standards, and it sends a message to guests that you are committed to order accuracy. When marking abbreviations for flavors, varieties, or other, use the standard abbreviations job aid as a quick reference tool to determine the correct abbreviation. The job aid is stored in a protective sleeve on the side of the cup label printer or on the counter in front of the cup racks in locations without printers. It is important for you to familiarize yourself with the abbreviations and use only the standard abbreviations when marking a beverage order. Doing so will help to ensure consistency from restaurant to restaurant. Now let's move on to some of the graphics on the cup. The cup marking graphic is standard on all hot and cold beverage cups. Use abbreviations from the standard abbreviation job aid to mark a guest's choice of flavor, variety, and other in the appropriate spaces. Flavor swirls are indicated with the appropriate abbreviation plus S to distinguish them from flavor shots. Use the dairy, sugar, and sugar substitute spaces to mark the number of portions a guest requests. Use the espresso space to mark the number of espresso shots a guest requests. If a guest orders their beverage as is with no special modifications, for example, "I'd like a large decaf coffee with sugar," then you will mark the cup with D in the variety box for decaf and the number 4 in the sugar box, which is the portion of sugar for a large coffee. If your guest orders their beverage by calling out a specific number, for example, "I'd like a large coffee with 3 cream and 3 sugar," you would mark the specific number ordered in the cream and sugar boxes and dispense the appropriate amount of cream and sugar referring to your job aids. Here, the guest has ordered a regular coffee. In many areas of the country, the term regular means regular caffeinated coffee with cream and sugar added. In other areas, the term regular simply means caffeinated coffee black. Remembering the goal of order accuracy, when a guest orders a regular coffee, you should respond by verifying that they in fact do want cream and sugar added to their coffee. If they say yes, you would then place the appropriate number based on the size of the beverage in the cream and sugar boxes, and using your job aids, dispense the appropriate amount of sugar and dairy. For example, a medium coffee made regular has 3 cream and 3 sugar. If the guest says no and is using the term regular to refer to caffeinated black coffee, you would mark BL in the other box to indicate the coffee was ordered black. Black coffee is defined as coffee with no dairy or sugar added.